it is a very, it's an organization that really believe in a different kind of leadership and an egalitarian, a collaborative leadership.
From my reading of the history of the co-op movement, a lot of that energy and passion in the start of the cooperative movement came from, you know, poor farmers, the urban poor, etc. You know, kind of when they organized themselves and when they talked to each other, there was both the hatred of their conditions and a contempt for domination over them by the ruling institutions, banks, big corporations, railroads, the government, etc. And then at the same time, there was like an incredible and powerful love and solidarity that they used as a glue that brought them together to then form those institutions.
Students aren't apathetic. They are tired and they're very frustrated, and they don't know the way to act on their anger and their frustrations and their desire to make change. And if we give them avenues and show them how we can do that, then I think like we can take over the world.
But it's yeah, like Matthew was just saying, like this deep love for each other. I know the power that students have and the power that they have used to make my experience better. And I know that when students are united, we are powerful.
If we really want to make this difference, then everybody has to benefit from the change. So in our example, you know, we've got everybody pitching in a little bit and everybody receiving a little bit of money in return. Everyone's getting a little bit of benefit, right? Everybody's contributed and everyone benefits, which is a really nice circular model that the co-op is kind of functioning on.
Having local ownership of the asset, it matters so much to us. If it was somebody or CN or a you know, outside capital that owned this, they would look at the asset a lot different than the way we look at it and what we're trying to achieve here.
Here now we can walk into a space that has traditionally been a space where we don't have any sort of engagement with the ownership of it or the running of it. And we can actually walk in with a feeling like, you know what, this store has my best interests in mind, in part because as a co-op, I own it. And this entire organization, this entire business, more specifically, is working for me because, again, I own it, and I own it with, you know, in my case, my co-op with thousands of other people.
It's that thing that you feel when you're able to do more than you can do all by yourself. When you realize that when you do things together, there's a power that comes with that. And to be able to share and distribute that power within a group is very powerful.
We are at an unprecedented potential right now because we have a bunch of people who want to be individuals and we want to contribute. And the co-op movement internationally is very, very exciting. There is so much going on and we need to open up that world.
And I think that because we are a cooperative, we believe that you don't just enroll the child in the preschool, we enroll the entire family. And we also have a philosophy at campus that parents and families are always welcome in the school. So we never, if a child wants their parent to stay or if a parent wants to stay, we never ask the parents to leave.
And so they found that all of these dimensions is about building the right kind of relationship to affect change. And they love working shoulder to shoulder, serving humbly the couples and the families, and having collaborative relationship system. And that gave them the idea that if they were to register as a legal entity, they need something non-hierarchical, grounded in the community, and grounded in the principles of equity and justice. And they were so pleased to know that this province allowed community members to be registered as cooperatives.
Hi, my name is Elliot Bridgewater. I'm a lawyer and advocate for the cooperative sector in Alberta and British Columbia and across Canada. I am very interested in the co-op movement and all aspects of it. It's a very dynamic and diverse group. And so we're having a conversation with a number of co-op leaders across Alberta and British Columbia these weeks to explore what co-ops are up to and the relevance of the cooperative movement in the 21st century and where we go from here, perhaps.